Hello friends, I would like to encourage you to think the best of everyone, especially in your workplace, your colleague, whether you're a manager, a leader, or just working in a team and then having other team members. A lot of times when we look at people, we look at their faces, their hair, their dress, their accents, or what they've been saying before, what you've heard about them, and you have your own notion about them. And it's normal as human beings, or you've worked with them before and you see that they're always dropping the ball. And because of that, you have a way of dealing with them. From the onset, this person is not going to deliver on what I'm asking them to deliver on. I do not think it's the way to go. The best way to go is to trust that they're going to do what you have told them to do. Trust that they're going to deliver on what you have told them to deliver on. Do not start up a conversation or a meeting or anything of sort thinking that the person, I'm not sure if they're going to give it well. You'll not tell the person we know, but you'll be thinking about it in your mind, and I do not think it's the way to go. Always think the best of them. Some time ago, I was working in an organization and I had two young men that were working with me. Let's call one Samuel and the other one Michael. And Samuel was always doing well. Whenever a task is given to him or a project is given to him, he executes them very well. However, for Michael, it's always a tussle, it's always a hassle, because every time you have to always show him and teach him, and every time he still drops the ball. And we had tried to clean the mess up and all of that. We kept working with him and we kept helping to fix things. At some point, I had to travel, and then it means that someone had to take over and manage things. And I knew I could not be doing what I wanted to do and be on ground also, supporting the team in the organization. So I said, okay, Samuel, take over, handle things, and of course, Michael is there to support. About 2 weeks after I left, Samuel had to leave the team. Samuel had to move on to chase other career possibilities for him. So it means that I'm stranded. I'm in this other country working on something, and right on the ground, Samuel is not there. Now I have only Michael, and Michael, we all know, drops the ball every time. I was very uneasy about it, but again, I just said, you know what, let's go. Michael handled this. We had a project at the time, and then we gave it to Michael, and then he was working on it. I was shocked. I was so shocked that Michael did a very good job. And that is what happens when you just keep trusting someone, when you keep thinking the best, even after they've done a lot of things wrongly. You keep thinking the best of them, because what happens is when you do this, you change their perception about themselves. You show them that they have possibilities and potentials, and their capacity can really grow. That's number one. Number two, you give them a positive outlook. That's also key. That's very powerful also. On our own end, we keep giving them the benefits of the doubt. That's very important. Show them possibilities. And in fact, what happens to them mentally is when you keep cutting them those slacks, when they have no choice but to handle it, as it happened in the case of Michael, he made sure he did his best, because now everything was on him to deliver as he should. Even though he knew that he had been dropping the ball before now, but right now he knows that he has to deliver well, and he did it so well. I did not have to think too much. I did not have to call and get uneasy and all of that. That's what happens when you trust someone. Even when you know that things may not go well, but you give them the benefit of the doubt. What happens is they're going to match up to it. And this is not to say that you should not be watchful of red flags and then putting the wrong people in the wrong places. No, that's not what we're saying. But we know that some people have potential. It has not been brought out. It has not been refined. You can help in doing that job of refining it and making sure they're ready to keep pushing. Or if you keep thinking that, oh, this person is not going to do it well, and you keep going on and on that way, the person is not going to ever do it well. So at first, think the best of everyone. This is very important. It's going to help you with working with your team, working with a larger organization, wherever you're doing whatever you're doing. Just keep thinking the best of everyone. Once you know it has gone too far, you know where to step out and to say, okay, we cannot have any more of this. All right. But if it's not that bad, you can keep trusting that the person is going to keep improving and changing and becoming the best version of themselves. And what happens at the end of the day also is that a lot of accolade comes to you for being patient with the person and helping the person grow to become who they're supposed to be. So always think the best of everyone. Thank you.